Hinduism. Hinduism today is the third largest world religion behind Christianity and Islam. It is practiced by an estimated 15% of the world population, which amounts to over 1 billion Hindus across the globe. In South Asian countries like India and Nepal, 80% of citizens follow Hinduism. However, in most Western countries, populations are smaller. For example, 0.5% of Americans and 1.5% of Canadians are Hindu. Hinduism is a religion with a rich history closely tied to the story and people of modern-day India. Roots of Hinduism. Hinduism traces to the ancient civilization of the Indus River Valley, where archaeologists have discovered nearly 4,000-year-old evidence of Hindu religious practice. Around 1500 BCE, a warrior culture from the west, the Aryans, conquered this ancient civilization, which began the area's Vedic age. During this time, the Aryan and Indus cultures began to combine, as evidenced in the Hindu holy books known as the Vedas. Written in Sanskrit, the language of the Aryans, the Vedas are thought to point to beliefs from both before and after their arrival. Aryan priests collected hymns, epics, which are long poems, religious rituals, and legends orally passed down for hundreds of years. The four Vedas, or books of knowledge, are believed by many to be the work of the deity, non-human higher being. The Aryans left no artifacts, but the Vedas offer important information about the daily lives, values, and rituals of the Vedic age. Additionally, later writings, such as the Brahmanas, Aranyakas, and Upanishads, include important discussions and interpretations of the Vedas. At the foundation of Hinduism is the divinity, the holiness of the Vedas. Eventually, multiple deities were also introduced. The three most important include Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer. Although there are three, all are considered part of a single universal spirit or supreme being. These three deities also illustrate the belief that the universe is in a constant cycle of beginning, continuing, and ending. Karma is a law of cause and effect central to Hinduism. Through karma, people create their own destiny through everyday actions, words, and thoughts that help or hurt them in the future. Reincarnation is the idea that after death, the souls of humans and animals alike can be reborn into a higher or lower caste or social class. The cycle of death and rebirth can be broken when all of a person's karma has been purified or resolved through conduct, meditation, and other dharma or religious duties. Lastly, Hindus do not believe that any single world religion is the true and single path above the others. All are seen as valid paths to salvation from our higher power. Religious practice. Hindus have many practices in common with other faiths, but also some that are unique. Upasana, or worship, includes rituals, chants, and other study performed most often at a shrine within their home. Hindus participate in holy festivals or days known as utsava. Often involving a community temple, followers may celebrate, fast, or worship. In addition to celebrating holy days, Hindus also observe samskara, or rites of passage, which include events like birth, naming, marriage, and death. As indicated earlier, dharma is the act of living a life of selflessness, respect, and good conduct. Clearing karma is achieved through these actions and a commitment to never injuring other beings physically or mentally. In addition, Hindus are encouraged to perform a yearly pilgrimage, Tirthayatra, to places, temples, or holy people. Pilgrims disconnect from the world and focus on God and important religious teachings. Influence on Western culture. Hinduism continues to spread throughout the world. The 1870s marked the modern resurgence, or return, of its popularity in India. Ramakrishna's teachings helped followers see that Hinduism and Western culture or religions could complement each other. Numerous political movements used the Hindu nonviolent protest teachings of Mohandas Gandhi to effect societal change, including the civil rights campaigns of Martin Luther King Jr. Hinduism later was planted firmly in global popular culture when the transcendental meditation movement of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi found a well-known group of followers, the British pop band known as the Beatles. Today, elements of Hinduism ranging from meditation to yoga permeate culture and religion outside of traditional Hinduism.